So I've taken my sketch of the shoulder plane, turned that into a CAD model and produced this printout, which is exact size, 1:1. Here's the iron I'm going to use for it, and this comes from Clifton. That's going to fit about there. So I can place the template over the top of the blank, line it all up, and I'm going to put in some holes to transfer through, where we'll put some temporary pins when we glue the pieces up together again. Make sure we get everything aligned. So I'm placing these holes in positions where they're going to get cut away once the plane's glued back together. So these two will hold the bed of the plane to the sides, and these three will hold the rest of the plane together. So next we need to split this into three pieces. One will form the bed for the iron, and then the two sides. Now we need to leave a bit more than the width of the iron stem, because we want to have a little bit of lateral adjustment, and we also want to be able to shift the iron over to one side so it's just slightly poking out the edge of the plane, and to the other side so it's slightly poking out the edge. And this blank, as you can see, is wide enough to run a saw down and glue it back together. When the curves have disappeared, it'll still be about the size of this iron, maybe slightly wider, and then we can just plane it down to the exact size. Now I've used the table saw to run through most of the way to separate those three pieces. I'll just finish that off now with the Japanese pull saw. So you can see I've cut out the bed, leaving the wedge area on the inside of the plane, and then what we're going to do is glue up the sandwich, putting the other side on here, and away we go. So that's it. There we go. Now we need to thin down the body just so that the iron can poke very slightly through either side. If you can't get hold of an iron for your plane, you can make your own. There's usually plenty of tool steel lying around a workshop. All those would work. What I'm going to do is take some permanent marker. You could use engineering blue if you've got it. Basically it's just something to make the marks we put on there stand out a lot better.